Okay, so we are subtracting polynomials now. It's very similar to adding polynomials, except it has one more step involved. So we have this polynomial, x to the third plus 2x squared plus 8 minus, and that's where the subtracting comes in, 2x minus 5x to the third plus 6. Now, essentially, subtracting is just really distributing a -1. You know that subtracting, there could be that ghostly Gladys one, that invisible one in there. So really, all you're going to do is distribute that negative sign to every term in the polynomial that it follows. So you have -1 times 2x, which would be -2x. You have a negative times a negative, which would make it a positive 5x to the third. And then you have minus -1, times 6, which would be -6. Once you take care of that, you have exactly what we had with adding polynomials. So we're going to put like terms together. Now, I notice here we start with a x to the third, and then a 5x to the third. So x to the third plus 5x to the third. That's really like a 1. So 1 and 5 is 6x to the third. Next, finding another like term. Let's see, it looks like I have 2x squared. But you know what? I don't have any x squareds here. So you know what? That's going to go all by itself. So 2x squared, I'll just bring it down and make it 2x squared. All right. Next, I have an 8 here, a constant, and I have a constant here, but I notice I have that x term. So I'm going to go with that one next just because I want to keep it in standard form. So I'm going to have, let's see, I guess I'll make that a triangle, -2x, but it doesn't have anything to combine with it. So I'm just going to bring that down, and it's going to be a -2x. And then last but not least, I'm going to collect my constants. If I can get my marker open. All right, here we go. And I have, let's see, let's put a bubble around it. 8 minus 6. So 8 minus 6 is 2. Now, of course, it has to be written in standard form. So I would have 6x to the third plus 2x squared minus 2x plus 2. Dun, da, da, da. All right, so next one, I took it up a notch. Oh, no, I didn't. I lied. I didn't take it up a notch. I have this polynomial. I just have a negative here. So again, my first step is to distribute that -1 to every term in the polynomial. Be careful. It's got to go to everyone. So that'd be -4x minus 6x squared minus 14. All right, so let's get cracking. Let's put my like terms together. So I'm thinking I have a 3x squared and a minus 6x squared. So 3x squared minus 6x squared would be -3x squared. Next, I have a -4x, but nothing to combine with that. So I'm just going to -4x, bring it on down. And then last but not least, it looks like I have some constants. So I have a +12 and a -14. So a +12 and a -14. And 12 minus 14 would be -2. All right, write it in standard form. So I have -3x squared minus 4x minus 2. Dun, da, da, da. Subtracting polynomials.